Okay, we're live.
Okay.
Let me give this a share.
I don't see it yet on the
Yep,
Facebook.
it's there. Just to refresh.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay, when you're ready, I'm ready.
I'm ready. I don't see it, but that's okay. Oh, I do see it.
Great.
Good. I will share to delight your life.
Yeah.
Because that is really what it is about. Okay. Share. Right. Okay, Laura.
Yes.
How are you today?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm also really good. Really, really excited. I'm so excited about what we are going to launch next week.
Me too.
Oh my goodness.
The work to prepare the launch is so much fun.
Yes. Isn't it? I'm so loving it.
Me too.
I think it's good. I cannot share, so I will share later on.
Yeah.
Yes, I really think it's it's I was thinking last night. I thought this is I so wish we had this 7 years ago, 8 years ago when we started as entrepreneurs.
Oh yeah, totally. Because for the price we invested to become entrepreneurs, we didn't get what we're offering.
We paid a lot of money and we didn't get what we needed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was so surprised that a lot of trainings that are offering what they are supposed to offer didn't realize that there are so many people who are there who need to be guided personally, one-on-one. And that's where it's really, I mean, because we basically connected through the soul healing. We didn't connect through the website.
Yes, we're both healers as our second business or as a part of our entrepreneurship journey. And that's how you and I connected over the healing work.
Right. And what we could do is the healing work. And that is again when Corona made it impossible to basically do hands-on in-person healing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so how and then we started talking how to integrate the soul healing in the work, and then we realized that we were already doing it. So
yes.
How are you doing it?
So this is the topic really today is, okay, how am I integrating the soul healing in web design work, right? Because web design, you think techies and very logical people doing this, and also kind of like creative techies. And I am a creative techie, but I have this whole other side. And essentially, I'm tapping in to a deeper part of that person when I'm creating the website, and I'm connecting to them on an emotional level and really digging out what they specifically need in order to manifest their vision through the website. So I don't just create a website, I really listen for the deeper desires in that person's life and what they're really looking to create. And then based on that, I use my intuition to essentially create sort of a kind of machine or a manifestation of all their desires, but online. And so it's so set with so much energy and intention that by the time it launches, my clients really see the website working for them and like being a tool to help them generate business. So it's really about the alignment and getting the website completely aligned with not only, you know, just aesthetics or just putting information up, but what their specific goals are. And that takes a lot of deeper digging and also connecting with who that person truly is.
Yes. And I have seen that healing work, or that touching base with the soul of somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have been doing that with me, and that was a deeply healing process in a way, because it set in motion things in me that it opened up. It was like you were showing where the seeds were, and then it would allow me to water the seeds.
I never thought about it that way, because when I'm doing it, I'm just doing it so automatically.
It's funny because it has other people have to tell me what I'm doing, because it's so innate. It's such a part of us, right? And the thing is, everybody has that. Everybody has the capacity, but everybody has to find their own unique way.
Okay, so let's talk now. Well, so I gave a little bit of an intro of how I work on a healing level with people with the websites, but how do you, with what you're doing, incorporate healing into the work that you're doing, soul healing?
So I'm using human design, the human design system, which maps basically your gifts you were born with, your specific way how to feel and listen to your intuition, your gut instinct, and also the areas where you are being influenced. It gives you your business skills, your specific strengths, and what it does most for me, because normally when I'm talking with somebody in a coaching or a mentoring session, I'm hearing, but I can only say what I'm hearing when I do say it immediately. When I let it go and when I don't speak it, it's gone. Right? And so it is this thing that comes through. And for me, the human design is focusing what I'm hearing. So instead of going left and right and, still helping people, but there's no structure to it. And also the problem is I don't remember. But with the human design system, because it's so logical, I can use that intuition and go directly to that area, but it is visible, the area. So it's a map. It's basically a map of all your traits and all your skills and all your talents and all your shadows and your life theme, everything. So and I realized that what I'm doing is upping the frequency. So I'm creating an environment a little bit of a higher frequency, where people are able to open up and understand more of what is already inside of them. And then it is a big experiment. After that, it's an experiment.
When you've given me insights about my own human design, it's completely changed the way I approach business action taking. And it essentially allowed me to let go of a lot of things I was doing, but not only action steps, but a lot of thought patterns that I was having. And that was deeply healing. I essentially healed doing business, because now when I do business, it's very aligned and joyful and quite easy. Yes. Based on the insights.
Yes. And so what I'm doing, what I'm not doing it. It happens, right? I don't know how it works, but it's creating an energy an energy field where you can actually change something. Not because somebody else tells you, but because it comes from inside. It is this aha moment. Ah, okay, now I get it. And it's funny, it works globally. I mean, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, it transcends. And that is what I experienced with you too. Although we have met live, it doesn't make a difference.
So our in service in total, so I talked a little bit about how my work is deeply healing for people, and how you've spoken how your work is deeply healing for people. But as a service, what are people transcending on a soul level when they like take part in our service?
It is this deep realization that that this is why they are here. It is not something that is being told. It's not it's not coached. It is this aha moment, and it can be a few more aha moments, which allow you also to take action, which allow you to in the morning wake up and think, oh yes, that's what I'm going to do. This is going to be the name. This is how it's going to be. So it transcends from a fear or an anxiety or a desire into something very tangible.
And I think that when we start engaging in the work that we were meant to do, we also start then healing our environment as well, the people we work with. And it's not that we're putting our hands on people and actually physically healing them. It's in our energy ourselves, in the way we speak to people, in the way we connect, in the way we listen, in the way we help them achieve what they want to achieve, and really hold hands with people and say to them, listen, we're in this with you and we get it. And we want you to be the best version of yourself. And whatever part we can play in that, we want to.
Yes. And I think that is the most important. That it is a dialogue, but it is a soul dialogue. It transcends the mind. It doesn't bypass the mind, but it transcends the mind, because the mind can work for us and against us. And so so when you feel good about what you're doing, when you feel good about yourself, and when you also see it physically taking place in a website, for example, this also helps you. This also heals you, and it is this self-healing that we all have inside of us. That opens up, and that trust. It maybe the word is trust. Trust that you have everything. Trust that you are capable of tackling everything that comes into your environment, that comes into your life.
And that's an inner strength. That trust is really the confidence and the strength. And that is essentially, when we say the word healing, what does it mean? Healing is about raising the vibration, becoming happier, healthier people on earth.
Yes. And that is the pebble in the pond.
Yes. For the ripple effect.
It's the ripple effect. It's paying for it. It's paying forward. It's also paying forward, because when you feel good, you automatically make other people feel good, even if nobody really is conscious about it. And then you start to a process of healing.
Okay, let's cut this video and say goodbye. And we will be live very shortly. Okay, bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.